again. That's right, it's story time. Once again, this is your girl, Posey J. I'm back at it again with another video. So, today's story time will be about how I moved to Toledo, Ohio with only $500. Yes, $500. So, dollars. Alright, so let's jump into it. So, in the previous video, after finding out the pregnancy, there were some incidents going on in my previous apartment in Michigan. So I made it my priority to hurry up and just go. So luckily my best friend, she came out of nowhere. So she inboxed me. I told her I was I told her I was pregnant and stuff, and then she told me about her apartment, which I might make a video about them, but I don't know. Anyways, but we'll see. So she told me about her apartments that she just moved in. She's originally from Michigan too, and she moved out here. So I was going back and forth to Detroit, to here, Toledo, back and forth, delivering paperwork, filling out applications, doing this, turning this in, yada, yada, yada. Oh my God, it was so stressful. So, literally, when I finally gave them all the paperwork and everything, and the verification, everything checked out through. Yeah, so once I gave him all the paperwork, he called. The guy at the office, he called, and I missed the call. So I literally kept calling him back, kept finding different numbers, kept calling him back, calling, like, oh my God, is there something else I need? Oh my God, can I not get it? Is it gonna be a longer wait than usual? Like, oh my God, because he said it'll be like a month and a half after I filled out the application and stuff. So finally got in touch with him, and oh my God, I was so excited. So I was talking to him, and sure enough, he said, you have everything checked out, everything's verified, so when do you want to move in? I was like, can I move tomorrow? He was like, whoa, tomorrow? I'm like, yes, can I move tomorrow? I got the money. All I gotta do is pack my stuff. I will be there tomorrow. I will move tomorrow. Now I'll upload another video about the reason why I was in such of a hurry of getting out of that last apartment. But yes, I told him I wanted to move the next day. So he like, okay, bring this, get your keys tomorrow. So yeah, so I end up, so I told my brother, I told my fiance. He quit his job, which he had just started that day. It wasn't nothing special. It was Little Caesars. Come on now. And he walked off the job, which hey, whatever. So me and my brother, we went to go pick him up, and literally, it was crunch time. And so we packing. We getting everything together, throwing clothes out, throwing this out. That we traveled out here by bus, by the Greyhound bus. So we literally dropped everything and only had our clothes. Our bed was from Rent-A-Center, so they came and picked that up. That was no problem. My little TV, I punched the screen out maybe a few months back. So really didn't need that, and plus it was the bunny ear edition too, so really didn't need that. That's everything pretty much. That's all the stuff that was in my apartment, well, my last apartment. So literally we dividing everything. We don't want these, we want these, we're gonna take these, this. So we finally got everything. Oh my God, it literally took all day, and it was super exhausting. Like, oh my gosh, it literally took from I want to say 1 something in the afternoon, all the way until like 2:50, 3 o'clock in the morning. Not to mention, I had to hurry up and sell my car. Now I had a 2002 Mercury Cougar. Sorry, I had 2002 Mercury Cougar, and I called it Meet Me. Possessed car of my life. Like literally, that car did not want nobody else in it but me. So it was already giving me problems, overheating, starting when it wanted to, just doing weird stuff, like just weird, like just unknownly weird stuff that I really don't want to even get into. So I ended up selling it. It was such crunch time, I sold it. I got the car for $700 off Craigslist. I sold him for, first come, first serve. I said 600. Whoever can come, give me your offer, this, and this. So my brother's homeboy, he said he'll buy it for 500. I'm like, cool. When can you come get it? He like, I'm on my way now. I'm right down the street. I'm like, bet. Let's clean this car out. Showed him everything. Everything works. So smell like somebody smoking cigarettes. Stinks. Anyways, yeah, so showed him that it works, it drives. It was just the brakes, and it kept overheating and a couple other miscellaneous things that I didn't want to get into. But yeah, he gave me the money. He cashed after me the rest right in front of me. Gave me the rest of it in cash. And I'm like, here you go. See you, Meet Me. Don't want to be you. Don't want to see you ever again. Meet Me was gone. So that's how I got the $500. Literally everything was done from selling a car. We got done packing like at 3 something in the morning. We sold the car like around 11 at night. Then once we sold the car, we had to figure out what we were gonna do with my dog. Now, if you hear in the previous video, I mentioned that I had to leave my dog behind when we moved out here. So I had called my grandma, and I was like, no, I called my auntie, and I was like, can I drop Buki off? She was like, that's my dog. And she was like, why, asked me why, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I told her why. And she was like, well, I'm still working. And I'm like, right, forgot. Okay, so let me call. She was like, call grandma. I'm like, okay. Excuse me. So I called my grandma. Mind you, it's like 11:30 at night. And I call her, hey grandma. My grandma is top of the line bougie, and she, oh my gosh, she will lecture the holy crap out of me. So I'm like, hey grandma, is it okay if I drop Buki off? She's like, why? I'm like, oh, I'm moving to Toledo tomorrow, and I gotta approve these apartments, they blah blah blah, yada yada, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah, and yeah, so I gotta drop him off. She was like, what? I was like, oh shoot, here comes the lecture. So yeah, but anyways, moving past that, she said, yeah, I could drop him off, and I'm like, okay, cool. So me, my brother, and my fiance, we went to West Bloomfield, and we dropped Buki off. Most emotional thing, like literally when I left him, I left out the door, and he was literally looking like, where you going? It was so sweet. So yeah, and then after that, came home, then finished packing up, got done around 3 o'clock, and fell asleep. So once we got done with everything, we fell asleep. We left out the house that next morning around maybe like 6:30ish, because my fiance, he wanted to go to the plasma center so he can have a couple dollars, to contribute to. So literally, his baby mama and my brother, we literally sitting outside of the plasma center waiting on our fiance to come out. He come out maybe 25 minutes later, like, I couldn't donate, what did they say? Something about, he or something about his vitals or something was off. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, man, forget it. Take us downtown. I'm about ready to get up out this mud. I'm done with Michigan, like, at this point. So I'm like, all right, bro. So we finally get downtown. I purchased the tickets. They were pretty cheap. They were about like maybe, what was it, $12, $11 each. So it really wasn't that much, plus tax and stuff like that. So literally we got down there and we waited a whole hour and 10 minutes for our bus to get there. Finally get there. We get on the bus, put our luggage in the, you know, bottom thing of the bus. We got on and deuces, Michigan. And then we made it here to Toledo, and they filled out the lease, and she gave me my keys and she showed me which one was my apartment. She showed me the apartment. As you can see, you know, it's a nice little apartment or whatever. Nothing too shabby, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, and then that was that. And all we had was our bags of clothes. And he had his game system or whatever. But now we've been out here for about, well, we moved out here February 12th. So it's been March 12th, about a month and a couple weeks, a month and a half. Seemed like it was longer than that. But anyways, I like it. It's cool. And that is, but yes, all I had was $500 to my name, because I sold my car for $500, and I didn't have to pay for anything. All I had to do was, when I got here, after I signed the paperwork and stuff like that, my best friend, she drove me up to the Rite Aid, and I got my money order for my deposit and my first month rent. I used the $500 for that. So I had a couple of $100 left. And after that, shoot, it was just really just living off the 500, well, less than $500 after the deposit and stuff like that. So literally, he was going to the plasma center. I couldn't go to the plasma center because I'm pregnant. And he was going to the plasma center out here, so we were surviving off of that. All utilities are included, so I mean, really, we don't really have much to pay. The rent is pretty decent. What else? So I still had a couple hundred, and then we were just nitpicking. And then that's when he finally found a job. I want to say a week and 2 days. And it's at like it's like a little factory, a cookie factory or whatever. And yeah, so that was that. And then right after, maybe 2 weeks later, I started working. And I'm still working, even though we got this stay-at-home order mess going on. But yeah. Even though we got the stay-at-home order, but luckily my job lets me work from home, so I'm still working and I'm still making money. Him on the other hand, yeah, they stopped that mess, so he's a little upset about that, but it's all cookies and gravy. Matter of fact, speaking of cookies, I'm gonna grab me a cookie though. But anywho, so that was that, and that's how we moved out here with $500. So, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or, you know, concerns or comments, anything like that, you already know where to leave them at. Leave them below at the comment section. You guys have a blessed day, and bye-bye. Posey J out.